Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath and our Blood Elf Priests. We are starting off in Silvermoon today. We're actually headed back into the Ghostlands. We have a handful of quests to do there. We're definitely going to do Darkhan. I don't know about Knucklerot and Luzron. We'll try to take, if we see one of them, we'll try to take them on solo. And we'll just kind of feel out how that goes, and maybe we'll have to look for a group, maybe we'll get lucky and spontaneously find a group. We'll see. I could mount up, you guys are absolutely right, as beautiful as Silvermoon is, we do have a mount. Hope you guys are doing well today, and I should say thank you for being here and for clicking on the video. Choosing to spend some of your time with me in Azeroth, I truly do appreciate it. It's actually a beautiful day outside today where I'm at. It is Tuesday the 24th, and it's one of the first times it's been sunny in the last couple of months. And part of me really wants to be out in it. But we're going to spend our morning here first. I have plenty of time in the afternoon that I can get outside, shoot some hoops, walk the dog, and just enjoy not being oppressed by just bleak cloud cover.
Victory lies ahead. We will have justice.
I don't mind the cold at all. I actually prefer it to be cold over hot, but I found, coming back to Michigan after 6 years in Kansas City, I found that I'm very much affected by the gray and by the wet, damp conditions. It's almost like you get to a point where you start to feel cabin fever, except that the cabin is like the entire world that you inhabit. Everything is just static, gray, and bleak. And it's every single day for weeks at a time, and you don't get to see a lot of sun, and so you don't get a break from it, and you spend a lot of your time indoors because of it, and then yeah, before you know it, you have like the beginnings of cabin fever, and obviously like seasonal depression wrapped into one. It's kind of a shit show. So yeah, I try to take advantage of days like today to be outside, even if it's really, really cold. It's actually not really, really cold. It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit, which for Michigan is pretty warm, pretty mild this time of year. This was a quest that we abandoned. We're not worried about that. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're going for Spinal Dust, and then we're going to work our way down here. We're going to do the kill quest first and turn that in so that we can get the quest for Darkhan's lieutenants. Pretty sure that's what we decided to do. Alright, as soon as we dismount, we will get our buffs going. Let's go ahead and start back here. I remember the Spinal Dust being kind of a low drop rate. He says, and then it drops right away. Okay, I see how it's going to be. Man, check out these robes of Aragol. Don't we look awesome? We have the mantle as well. It's so good. I'm in the queue again for SFK. I think there is a belt that we could use. Pretty sure there's at least a belt and maybe some bracers. that we could still get, and once we get them, we'll use these for a long time, I think. We might be using these, well, we'll definitely use them until Scarlet Monastery Library. We are going to be doing library as much as we can, and being on the Horde side is going to be amazing for that. Because we can get right to it. There's not some silly amount of travel involved in it. Or running through the Plague Lands. So yeah, we're going to do a lot of library because that's like full of caster gear. In fact, basically all that's in it is caster gear. There's robes, there is a staff, I think there are shoulders, and we're going to get as much as we can. And then off of Cathedral, Inquisitor Whitemane has, I know for sure, a helmet that we'll want. And the great thing about the slower pace of leveling is that you get to use those items and really appreciate having those items for a lot longer. And it just makes them feel more valuable, and it makes it feel more satisfying when you acquire them. When you're doing something like Joyous Journeys, it's hard to care too much about your gear because you're just kind of trying to push to get into the most current content. Or in our case, we got part of the way through Burning Crusade on the Rogue. Almost got to current content. Alright, we probably don't need to be running directly through here and aggroing every single guy in the Dead Scar. We could have came over to the side and done it that way. Would have been smarter. And yet here we are. So when we go inside here, we're looking for Nerubians, and we're looking for the Eyes of Darkhan and Whalers, which I think are going to be the Grey Shadow Wraiths. Oh no, the Eyes of Darkhan are the Grey Shadow Wraiths, and the Whalers are something else. Maybe they are the Banshees. Definitely some interesting music they have going on here. I wouldn't call it soothing by any means, but it definitely is potent. Much brooding is happening within the music. And maybe a little bit of menace. A building menace. Now, I don't think we have to go super deep to complete the kill quest. So we're gonna try to stay, you know, near the entrance. One of the lieutenants is in here. We don't want to fight him right now. However, I wouldn't mind pulling some of the whalers. I'm just kind of worried about what they're going to do if I do successfully pull them. Okay, they can kind of just fly right up to us. However, can they fly over? Okay, they can. Perfect. Oh, well, that was an interesting path. It worked out. It could have been worse. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, there are quite a few whalers right around here that we can tackle. We need a few more Eyes of Darkhan. But what we really need right now would be a full bar of mana. However, we only have 4, so that's a good thing that we're only doing the initial kill quest and we're going to run out and get the one for the lieutenants because we need to buy some water. We had the mage water in SFK, but obviously that did not last. We had used most of it anyway. It's a good time to level. I kind of wish we had leveled, you know, back when we were heading through Silver Moon, but I'll take it. What else do we need? We need 1 more Centurion, 2 more Whalers, so maybe we should head back over this way. I see that one of the Whalers is back up. Maybe some of the Nerubians will come back up. This will be the last Centurion we need, then we just need to find 1 more Whaler. I think we could find some over to the west. Here we go. This'll work. See if we can snag her. We snagged her and another, which should be okay. We have a decent amount of mana, and we have a couple of levels on these guys, so it should be fine. Okay, now we should be able to take this and turn it in, and then that should give us the quest to go after the lieutenants. Then we can come back and grab the lieutenants and Darkhan in one go. That is what we were going to do. If we had been really, really smart, we could have set our Hearthstone over at Tranquiline. It's not... the distance of the run isn't too significantly different between Tranquiline and Sanctum and where we're at now in the Sanctum. So not really a big deal. I swear, guys, I never used to be able to see the treetops on the mini-map. And maybe I'm just absolutely insane, but the other day I started looking at the mini-map and noticing that the treetops were visible, and I couldn't just see the terrain that was beneath them. And I had this overwhelming feeling that it had not always been that way. So I'm looking for confirmation or denial. Have we always been able to see the green or whatever in the Eversong Woods? They're autumnal, so they're the actual color that they are from above. Like, have we always been able to see the treetops on the mini-map in Classic? I could probably go back and check some of my older videos. Even in Wrath, even at the beginning of Wrath, because like I don't know why it just like struck me odd when I was in Eversong Woods and I can see the autumnal yellow treetop patches on the minimap. It just occurred to me that I don't really remember that being that way. But again, maybe I've taken too many blows to the head or something.
State your business. Farewell.
Here we go, Darkhan's lieutenants. The odious traitor Darkhan has risen to great power among the ranks of the Scourged. His lieutenants command vast armies of undead against our dwindling numbers. Massifet the Black, Jurian the Deceiver, Bargoth the Bloodletter, Midoran the Fallen. Learn these names well, for in the Ghostlands these Scourge leaders are second only to Darkhan himself. Slay them, and their mindless armies will be thrown into disarray.
Remember the sun well.
Oh, and you have a quest. What do you have? The battle against the Scourge is not one without... what is it? Speak to Apothecary. Is this just to get us, like, the potion?
Time is of the
to
essence.
deal more damage against undead? Is that what that's for? Either way, we need to go back to Tranquilian because we need to pick up some juice. We have to rejuice.
What do you require? Victory for Sylvanas. Beware the living.
No, this is an actual quest of some kind? Apothecary Enith rescued. Oh, okay. I maybe have never done this quest except maybe once. I kind of remember a blood elf on a table. Okay, so that's actually really good. That we grabbed that and that we came back here. It's gonna be just a little bit more experience, and we can turn in spinal dust if we can.
The eternal sun guides us. Salama Ashalanore.
Okay, now we need to actually talk to the innkeeper. Because we do want to set the hearthstone here. We are done in Silver Pine.
Your gold is welcome here. Stay the course.
Oh, and we need water. Plenty of water.
Choose wisely.
Vendoring would also probably be a decent idea. We have to disenchant all of this green stuff. I'm just not going to do it right now. Alright, let's grab a bunch of juice. That will hopefully be enough to get us to level 25, so that we can get the next level. In fact, let's grab some of the next level just in case we ding 25 while we're out in the world, and that way we can have some of the next level ready for us. Seems like a smart move. And with that, I think we're ready to tackle Dark Khan, his lieutenants, hopefully save the apprentice, and wrap things up here in Ghostlands. Feels pretty good, I have to admit. For Knucklerod and Luzron, I don't really care too much about getting them. We didn't come across them. I don't know what they have as their reward. Yeah, I mean, we have a decent ring waiting for us. I definitely don't need to be pulling all these guys. Oh, we can equip this now, actually. Can't do that while in combat, of course not. And thank you, Mohil, I appreciate it. Sent these rings over for us to either use or disenchant a while back, and I forgot to say anything about it. So thank you. Late. We have the Sunwell orb that we are supposed to use to drain him of his essence. So I'm gonna put that there. And yeah, it does seem like we're probably gonna be fighting our way back in here. Can skip that guy at least. I think I want to go try to rescue the apprentice first, before we do anything else. This actually says that there is a lieutenant at the same location as the apprentice, so this might be a 2-for-1 type of situation here. We could take a look at our talent points. I think now we're going into improved Mind Blast. Ah, this is very tempting though too. I want all of the things. Why do I want so many of these talents? Oh man, okay, so, one of them is going to shorten the cooldown, one of them is going to improve the damage. Here's the thing. Because we're trying to be mana sensitive and we're not trying to spam and blow all of our mana, I think holding off on improved Mind Blast is the right play. I think going into 2 points, improved Shadow Word Pain is going to be where it's at for leveling right now. Those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear yours. Oh, there he is. Jurian the Deceiver. He is a wraith. This was not the quest I thought it was. I remembered a blood elf strapped to a table. This is a female undead on the ground. The Forsaken female is curled up on the floor, her face in a grimace. She does not appear to be capable of getting up on her own at the moment. Administer the restorative drought. This pain in my head is killing me. They must have sent you to rescue me. Took them long enough. Do you have any idea the things they do to prisoners here? No. Thanks. I should have never left Silverpine Forest. Yeah, it's pretty nice there. It's a more peaceful than this place is. There's not like a death home looming. Although there is the Greymane Wall. That's a problem. So I'm assuming she's good. Yes, she's rescue. Oh, there are different apprentices. It's not just one. I didn't even look over here. I've gotten so bad with Questy about I just don't look over here. I even increased the text size at one point, and that didn't seem to help how much I paid attention to it very much. Okay, so let's just do like a counterclockwise motion here, and we'll grab everything, and then we'll go to the center and deal with Darkhan himself. That's right, we like these guys. These guys are fun. Fun and easy. Just how we like our Death Home Necromancers. We've got a guy down here, I think, casting at us now. Or no, he's just doing his thing. Look at him. The problem is, I don't see the guy we need. I mean, we can deal with this guy. That's fine. Well, we can come back. Maybe this is one of a number of places he could spawn. I'm not quite sure on that or how that works. Yeah, it looks like he has 2 different buildings that he can spawn in. So I'm assuming this means that he spawned in the other building. Alright, we pulled 2 of them. Alright, we've pulled 2 of them again. Maybe we should go ahead and drink our mana back here, and I am going to drink some coffee here as well. Alright, this guy is a giant abomination. I wonder if he's gonna meat hook us. No meat hooking yet. Here's the guy that I actually remembered. He's not strapped to a table, but he is on a table. Oh, hi. Hello. How are you? Don't help us at all. We're good. We've got this. And now we're going to head over here a little bit to the east, and we're going to check the other spawn point for Mass Effect the Black. I'm assuming he is just going to be up at one or the other at any point in time. And that it would be unlikely to find him up in both places at once. Yeah, there he is. Well, that's not what we like. Alright, the mage is dead. Let's get a shield up. I think we're gonna be okay. Especially if we can mess with him like we messed with them, which apparently we can. Well, there we go. It was a little sloppy, but we got it done. So we're looking for Mirrodin the Fallen. We know where he's at. He's over by the Whalers. We saw him when we were doing the initial kill quest. We have a server maintenance for a couple hours here in 15 minutes. I think that's going to give us more than enough time to finish what we're working on. And then it's going to be time for me to play some Valheim, I suppose. Even though I would usually play WoW a little bit more in my day before that, it's nice to have something to do when the servers go down. And thank you guys who have come over and checked out the new channel, Rambles Gaming, and have checked out the Valheim playthrough. It's going really great. We're having some problems with navigating the boat, but aside from that, it's going good. What else do we need? We need one more guy, Apprentice Varnus. He is going to be up the hill here, I believe. Yeah, we gotta go up here into this building, which if you don't pan your camera like straight up is actually really hard to see. Let's go ahead and have a little drink break while this patrol walks right towards us. We will take out the pet first. When they have pets that have the same health as a normal enemy, man, it's rough. We just lose so much of our mana having to take them both down. At least we proc Spirit Tap off of the pet. That is one good thing. It's another table elf. Alright, all table elves have been saved. All lieutenants have been taken out. Now we're just going for Darkhan himself. We have the orb here on our tilde key, so we can press to equip and then probably have to press again to use, I would imagine. We'll lose our staff while we're doing that. Once we equip the offhand, we won't have the staff equipped anymore, but it'll be okay for just that fight. Time to meticulously work our way in here. We have 13 minutes to get down there, and then we can hearth out. 12 minutes. You guys get the picture. We're on a clock. We're on a clock. Alright, we're gonna want more mana for this pull. We could use fear here. We could fear the human, I think. I think he'd fear. But we could also just use the pillar here if he lets us. Yeah, he's definitely gonna fall for that. Which is good for us. He's missing a lot, thankfully. Oh, that's ominous looking. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's cheap. Nine minutes, 2 more pulls. We should be able to do this. It's kind of unfortunate that we haven't had anybody else run down here to group up with, but I think we can do it. Cloth bracers of the eagle. Yeah. Sure. We'll take it. Alright, that just leaves us and Darkhan. Oh, we have to wait for the cooldown now, okay? We have to literally, we're gonna wait for this cooldown. And then once we use it, I'm gonna put the staff back out on the bar. So we can re-equip the staff. That was our current staff, right? This has spell power. Oh no, I was just gonna say the fear isn't too bad. Oh guys, we might be dead for this one. The only way we can do this is if I can keep him but lose the other guys. I think I did it. Is he healing? Or are we just doing no damage to him? We're gonna take that corruption to the face. How did he fear us? It was epic, guys. It was an epic battle of good versus evil. We just couldn't seal the deal. What would we need? A couple more, like another level. If we had another level, we could probably do it. That being said, it didn't get done today. Didn't get done today. We'll probably need to look for a group. We'll just, next time, we'll just look for a group and we'll see if anybody else needs it. And if not, then we're just going to move on into Hillsbrad. It would suck to miss out on the weapon. We can come back, you know, in a couple levels to get it. It'll still be useful when we're like level 26 or 7, and he'll be a lot easier to tackle at that time. So that'll be the plan if we can't find a group.
Yes. Farewell. Remember the sun well.
Let's get these turned in. The wand is still not going to be better than what we have equipped.
We'll have justice.
And I am going to hearth it and take a break for today, guys, as the server starts to go down here. And like I said, next time we'll look for a group for Darkhan. Failing that, we'll go into Hillsbrad and start working on things over there. Probably going to do another crafting video soon. So if you're interested in that, check out the join button on YouTube. Right now, I'm still working on whether or not there's a way for me to be able to provide it to Patreon. Which is why originally when I was talking about this, I've mainly been focusing on that join button. Because it's really easy to deploy members-only videos on YouTube for YouTube members. What's a little bit more challenging is to do that and then also provide that same video over on Patreon. It basically involves putting up a separate copy of the video, setting it to private instead of members, and then I have to send out the link individually to email addresses that may or may not be checked by Patreon members. So yeah, right now it's just YouTube members only, but I am looking at whether or not there's going to be a good way to deploy it to Patreon as well, and I will keep you guys updated on that. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I truly do appreciate the support on the series. I am really enjoying the priests. It's such a good change of pace from most of the melee classes we've been doing recently. I'm really loving it. Hope you guys are enjoying as well. Let me know what you think, and until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.